We are here today with Ben Wells from Blackstone Cherry. How you going, man?
Good, man. How you doing?
Yeah, excellent, dude.
Good, very good.
So, first time in Australia on tour. How's the tour been, bro?
It's been really good. We started in Sydney, which was amazing, and then we were in Melbourne a couple of days ago, and now we're here today in Brisbane. So, the two shows we've done have been awesome. It's really cool, you know. Every time you go to a new place, especially a new country you've never been before, you're always kind of a little bit apprehensive because you don't know how it's going to be. But we got up there and people are singing along, and we're seeing a lot of our shirts out in the audience, so it's a really good feeling.
That's awesome, man.
Yeah.
That's mad. That's exactly what you want when
That's what we want.
Going somewhere.
Especially for our first time, you know. And I think it's because it's taken us so long to get here that we've had time to build up somewhat of a fan base here. So it's really good to see those people that are eager to watch us play, because we're eager just to be here. So it's a great thing.
So is it a bit of a mix between old and new stuff that you're jamming out?
Yeah, we've only got 40 minutes a night, you know, 'cause we're supporting Steel Panther, so it's kind of hard, but yeah, we do try to cover the span of all the albums, you know, in 40 minutes, but you know, sometimes that can be difficult, but I think it's a pretty rocking set for sure, you know. When we get short sets like that, we try to not, you know, do too much, but just come out like a freight train and just leave them wanting more, you know.
Awesome, man. Well, of course, you know, you're supporting your new album, Kentucky.
Yeah.
Which I love.
Thank you.
I've been spinning it so much, man.
Thank you very much.
Rescue Me is probably my favourite
cool.
track.
Thank you.
Hangman.
Yeah, I love that one.
Yeah.
That's
Are
one
you
of my
playing
favorites.
those ones?
We do Rescue. No, we won't do Rescue Me tonight. We do that in the headline set. We love playing that song. We haven't done Hangman yet, though. I hope we can, because I love that song. That was one of the first songs we wrote for the album.
Man, which tracks are you jamming out live at the moment?
Of course, In Our Dreams, Soul Machine, Rescue Me, The Rambler we've done. We're getting ready to start working up a few more, you know. So it's cool because we're playing like 4 or 5, you know. Like, again, it's hard because some people who don't know the new album, you don't want to play too much off of it and be like, man, I didn't hear this song that I used to love off the other album. So yeah, it's a healthy balance, but those are the ones we've been doing the most.
And it's a new label. You've been released Kentucky on a new label.
Yeah.
Yeah, so how's that all going?
It's going great, you know. It was a good change. It was a good time for us to make a change. We were with our past label for 4 albums, and this time came around, and we just kind of wanted to do something different, you know. And we signed on with Mascot, and they gave us basically, we told them we love the label, we love everybody, we love their vision, but we wanted creative control. So they gave it to us. So we got to go in the studio and produce the album ourselves and basically make all the decisions. And that's a really great thing for us, you know, to be able to creatively have that freedom.
Have you been restricted with that in the past?
Sometimes you get with labels that are so big and so corporate, they're just thinking, you know, commercial success. So they want you to put you with this producer or do that, you know. And we've worked with some great producers, don't get me wrong. We love everybody we've worked with. It's just, we're not trying to sell our band to a radio station, or we're not trying to sell it to, you know, anything else but just what we love and we know our fans will love, you know. So at the end of the day, the only people that know that the best is the 4 of us, you know. So it just made sense for us to get in the studio and do it like this and just have us to answer to. That way, if it fails, we have no producer to blame. It's just us, you know.
Were there any fisticuffs in the studio?
No, I mean, you know, we get into, you know, disagreements, but it's all healthy stuff because we all want the same outcome, you know. Nobody's in it for themselves or any other motive, but we want a great Blackstone Cherry album. So sometimes we might butt heads, but we all we figure it out. And then at the end of the day, we're all happy with the decisions that are made.
Well, man, the outcome's amazing.
Thank you.
I'm loving that album, dude.
Thank you very much.
Yeah, it's one of my favourites releases so far.
Thank you.
You are, of course, a Star Wars fan.
Yes.
So, you know, how were you introduced to Star Wars originally?
It was I guess I was in elementary school, probably 5th grade maybe or younger. I'm not sure where I saw Star Wars. Like, I don't know how it started. It's just been like a part. Like, and I think back, I'm like, Star Wars has always been there, you know. But I remember seeing the original 3 movies, you know, the original trilogy, and just being enamored with this fantasy in space and the characters, and then of course the action figures came along, and I was just caught up in it. You know, I loved it. You know, you become part of it. You know, it becomes like you think it's real almost. It's weird, but and then you get into all of the toy thing, and that's a whole other world besides being a fan of the movies. Then you know, this whole collecting world. But when I was younger, I was smart because I knew that I wanted to collect these toys. So some of them I would open, and if I did want to open some of the toys, I would buy like the '90s era Power of the Force figures. I would buy 2 of them. So keep one in the box and play with the other, you know. Because I was a kid, I wanted to, you know. But some of them I wouldn't even open at all. I just said, I want to keep this in this box. And now I've collected since then, just over the years. So I have a really nice collection that, you know, it's growing because you can never have too much.
That's exactly right.
You can never have too much.
Which one's your favorite, would you say?
Of the movies?
Yeah.
Empire.
Yeah, mine too.
It's my favorite. Yeah.
Favorite character?
That's really hard to say. I've been asked that before, you know, and obviously I love Han Solo, and you gotta love Luke Skywalker. I got Luke's back too. A lot of people like to complain about Luke being whiny, and I'm like, hey, we wouldn't even have Star Wars if it wasn't for Luke Skywalker. So a lot of people like to hate on Luke, but yeah, I don't know who my favorite of all is. That's really hard. That's like asking me what our favorite song is, you know. I don't know what our favorite song would be because you're just passionate about all of them.
Yeah, I guess you probably don't get that question a lot.
Yeah. But I mean, my favorite movie, though, is Empire Strikes Back. That's easy for me to answer.
Yeah, awesome, man.
Yeah.
And where do you stand on Force Awakens?
I loved it.
And where it's heading?
Saw it 4 times in the theaters, several times since it's been released, and I absolutely loved it. I thought JJ did a great job. They did a great job keeping it new, but vintage enough for fans like, you know, you and I that wanted the old movies, because the prequels that came out, you know, they weren't the best, in my opinion, the prequels. They got too technologically advanced, and I didn't think the characters were as good, any of that. But so this one I was really happy with, and I cannot wait to see what they do with the other one.
What's your theory on Snoke?
I don't know. I'm trying to figure out. Well, I have a lot of Rey theories too. You know, we have this discussion on the bus a lot, like who is she, where she come from, and for a minute there I thought she might be Obi-Wan's granddaughter. And then a lot of people, you know, the obvious is that she would be Luke's daughter, because, you know, the saber was calling to her. But part of me goes, is that too easy? Or maybe am I overthinking it, you know? So I don't know. She's definitely in there, but she has a British accent. So did Obi-Wan. So I don't know. You can get deep in there and figure out where she's coming from, you know. But yeah, you know, and Snoke, I don't know, you know. And I'm trying to figure, you know, Captain Phasma, I love Captain Phasma. I know she's got a special role in there somehow, too. She's going to come back into play and be a heavy hitter somehow, I think. So we'll see.
Yeah, I guess we'll have to wait and find out.
Yeah, that's right, unfortunately.
But there is one rumour going around, don't know if you've heard it, that she is actually, Rey is the reincarnation of Anakin.
Oh, yeah?
You heard that one?
I haven't heard this one.
That was a little bit, yeah.
Yeah, huh?
I don't know about that one.
Yeah. I've read some theories that are kind of out there, you know, a little far-fetched, but you never know, man. It's Star Wars, you know. It can always surprise you.
Pretty funny.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's a one, apparently the rumour is there's a line that, you know, Luke says, you know, no, you are my father. That's a bit weird.
Right.
It's a bit crazy.
Yeah.
I don't believe it.
I don't know. I don't know about that one. We'll see, like I said.
I guess we'll see.
Yeah.
Well, man, I have here a Star Wars trivia box.
Oh, cool.
So I thought we could do a little bit of Star Wars trivia.
Okay.
And you'll probably know a lot more than me.
I don't know, man. I mean, some of this stuff might be pretty deep, you know.
Some of them are, even like I just threw them back in the box. But
Yeah.
let's, if you're up for it, man,
Okay.
let's see how we go. Okay, all right. So who shared a cell with Han Solo in Jabba's palace?
Hang on, wait. Shared a cell with Han Solo in Jabba's palace.
Yeah.
Chewbacca.
Boom.
Yeah, Chewbacca.
Yeah, cool. All right, so let's pick
It
another.
takes me a minute because I don't want to answer right off the cuff. I got to think about it.
Yeah. I won't put you on the spot too
Yeah,
much.
yeah.
All right. To whom did Princess Leia refer as jittery little thing?
R2. Right?
I'll give you another chance.
Yeah, okay. Jittery little thing. Give me a hint. Let's start. What's the first letter?
W.
I don't know.
Wicket.
Oh, man, of course.
Oh, yeah. That's okay. That's all right. You got one?
Cool, yeah.
All right, okay. Here's another one. Regarding whom did Princess Leia only retain images and feelings?
Only retain who? Feelings. I don't understand the question.
It's a line in the movie. I'll just give it to you. Her real mother.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's out there.
Yeah, I know. I'm just reading the card.
Yeah, no, it's all good.
All right, another one. Whom did Jabba the Hutt order into the Sarlacc pit first?
That's obviously I want to say Luke, but
I'm going to give that to you. It is.
yeah, okay.
It's Luke.
'Cause I was thinking,
Yeah, you're right.
They're on the skiff. That's when Luke came back as like the badass. He was in the Jedi black, and that's when Boba Fett got
Yeah,
it.
that's it.
Yeah.
Evil Dead crossover.
That's right.
Yeah.
I love it.
One more.
All right. Hope it's not too bad.
Okay. All right. Okay. All right. What did Yoda tell Obi-Wan Kenobi he felt in Luke Skywalker? It sounds a bit dirty, doesn't it?
Yeah. What did he tell you? He felt in him. Obviously, he felt that he had the Force, but he felt that he was young and needed more training. But I'm close there, right? I'm right there. I don't know.
Much anger.
Oh yeah, of course. Oh well.
Yeah, that's okay. That's okay. Do you want to go one more?
No, I'm embarrassed.
You're
now.
done? No,
I'm
that's
embarrassed.
okay. That's all right. We can edit that too.
No, it's funny. It's good. Keep it in there.
Well, as a prize, I brought you
Oh, cool, man. Awesome.
a piece
Thank you.
from my own collection.
Thank
for
you.
you. Power the Force.
That's
It's
very
insane.
nice of you. Thank you.
That's all right,
That's
my
very
friend.
nice. I love it. Yeah, see, this was the era of stuff, that I grew up in the 90s,
Yeah.
starting to get. And then you get into the older stuff, and that's a whole other world. That's cool. Thank you very much.
That's all right, man.
That will go nicely in my collection.
She's old. She's a bit beaten up. I've had her since the 90s.
Yeah.
But,
Nice. Well, thank you very
that's
much.
all right, buddy.
I do appreciate that. That's awesome. Killer.
Yeah, man. So, of course, what's next for Blackstone Cherry?
We go home at the end of this week, and we've got a couple weeks off, and then we start a tour in the States with Shinedown and Hailstorm, and that'll go July through August. And then September we go to South America, and then we've got some time off in October, and then in November we go back to the UK to do another headline tour. So we're pretty busy.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
That's awesome. So, out of anywhere you've played so far, where's your favourite place to play? Don't have to say Australia.
No, it's we do love it here. We're already trying to figure out when we can come back, but it's hard. I mean, we love playing the UK. That's always fun. But I guess to not be biased, or to be a little biased, we love playing our hometown shows. It's fun to get the support that we have there, and we usually do them every other year. So we'll do them. We did them in 2014, so now we'll do them December of this year. There's a big theater in our hometown, and we usually do 2 nights there. And it's just a great time. We do them to benefit some charities, and all of family, friends, and our supporters in our hometown get to come out. Those are always the ones we cherish a lot because it means a lot to us. From growing up in this town and being able to put on some big shows, it's a pretty cool feeling.
That's awesome, man.
Yeah.
Well, thank you so much again for
Hey, thank
hanging
you
with us
guys,
today,
man. I really appreciate it.
And how many dates left?
3.
3.
3 shows
Cool.
left, yeah.
And Brisbane tonight.
Brisbane tonight, and then we go Adelaide and Perth, and that's it.
It's a bit backwards. But
Yeah, I know, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I love booking agents.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, man, thank you
Hey,
very much.
Thank you, and thank you for
Awesome.
this. That's very nice.
No
Thank you.
worries, dude.